Hello, welcome. It is me, Danyell Carmelita, your favorite tarot reader and astrologer. I am going for real life. I'm scooting my chair over, getting settled. Welcome to the weekly transits. I put this together last minute. I actually researched the transits some time before, but I didn't get to go over them this morning because I'm in a rush. But that's okay. I still researched it, and I'm looking down because my viewfinder is here on my computer, and whatever. I'm just doing a lot all at once. But hello, how is everyone? How was your week? We celebrated MLK Day, very Capricorn. I am behind on my astrology videos, but that's okay. If you are watching this on YouTube, great. Remember, if you want to see this on the road, hear this on the road. I also put this on a podcast. So welcome to all my podcast listeners. And that was the podcast that I was showing you. So this week we have a lot of juicy things, but I wanted to go over first. I wanted to talk about some juicy gossip. No, let's talk about the latest with trendy reports. So this is a trendy report. Da, 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 da. So the current events, and we're gonna sync it up with astrology real quick. I'm gonna go over these real quick, just so if you're into astrology and if you're into current events, this is for you. And if you want to know the weekly transits, just keep listening. But we got Cat Williams, and he is on that podcast that went very viral. If you don't know, go ahead. I think I forgot the name of the show. Shay Shay Club. I don't know. He's a football player. I actually didn't know anything about him, but it's Capricorn season. And during Capricorn season, we are discussing public image. And he is talking about the public image and a reputation of other comedians. It's very Capricorn. He's a Virgo, but the theme is very Capricorn energy. Also, it's been the coldest winter ever, which my husband has been trying to tell me this forever. I don't know if that on the record, this is the coldest winter ever. However, when we're dealing with the cold weather, that is also very Capricorn, because Capricorn represents cold. Cold, okay? It's very cold physically and mentally, okay? So that's what you have. Now we have, I think I discussed Doja Cat and the Satan devil worshiping energy, but we also have Little Nas X, Sam Smith, but now Little Nas X is trying to do a gospel song. If this was edited, I would zoom into my face like, come on. But yes, we are still dealing with Saturn and the sign Pisces. Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn. And if did you know that Capricorn, one of the key themes in Capricorn is Satan. Okay. Also a goat, and goat represents Satan to a lot of people. And I haven't read that in the Bible. I've been reading the Bible a lot lately, and I haven't read that, but maybe I'll get into that part one day. And then but now Little Nas X is now singing a gospel song, and the gospel song with Pisces, that's Neptune and Pisces, really, the illusions, okay, the cloudiness, what is really going on here. We get into that. Also, I have the Yemen, the country, or is it a city? I think it's a country, getting bombed at January 11th. I was looking at the chart here, really trying to figure out, because I have here the chart and the actual astrology connected here. And I was looking at it, Mercury retrograding in the sign Sagittarius. I still need to do some research on that, but there were some bombings, and I'm figuring that something dealing with Mercury. Okay, we are dealing with worldly events when it comes to Sagittarius, and was Mercury retrograding at the time? We were dealing with the shadow phase at the time. I wonder if it was fully in. I'm going to get more into this, so look out for that. These are just my notes, and like I said, I'm usually very prepared for my videos and my podcast, but I wanted to get this up because I do have other things that I have to do for work. So You are still a priority, but I still have other priorities. Mercury retrograding in a sign Sagittarius. Oh, we have the release of the Epstein um, names. Some say it's not really a lot. Some say it is. That is Mercury retrograding coming out with the list. Okay. Sagittarius with the truth, because Sagittarius wants the truth. We had a plane, that the Boeing plane, and that just the door just opened again. Anytime Mercury is retrograding, we suggest not traveling. I really thought it would be bigger than this with Sagittarius and the sign Sagittarius, because Sagittarius represents travel. So it was an Alaskan airline plane made an emergency landing when a section uh, part of the plane just ripped off. I think it was the emergency door. Now people probably may not really, you're going to think twice when you are sitting at that emergency exit, I'm sure. Okay. But that is definitely Mercury in Sagittarius with that plane. Okay. What else do we have? January 1st, Mercury went direct. However, it's in a shadow phase. I just have that in my notes. I wonder what I was going to write. What else do we have here? Let me go down. Oh, Gypsy Rose. The lady who was a girl, and the mom took over her. Well, put her out there saying she was sick and she wasn't sick. She has gone viral. I think she got released. That is also a very Neptune in Pisces. Remember, Neptune, Pisces represents Hollywood, and so does Neptune. And but Hollywood's being exposed big time, and that is also Neptune and Pisces. But this Gypsy Rose girl, that is Neptune and Pisces. So I just wanted to revisit the current vibe in the sky and how that relates to astrology. That was just very brief. I usually get very detailed, but I just haven't had the time. I just had to be honest, but that still was a lot. Okay. Let me know if there's any other things. I'm going to look up Yemen, of course. But let's get on to the astrology. I'm actually going to add this beautiful thing to the stage. Actually, let me have a nice background. What's going on here? So now I'm going to pull up I already put up the chart, and we are going to go. This was the 15th, which was yesterday. Let's go to today's date, which is the 16th. And do we have anything for the 16th here? We do have the moon in Pisces currently. So if you have any very emotional time, very sensitive, very insecure emotionally, that is that moon in Pisces. But we're going to jump over to the 18th. Now on the 15th, let me just say that the sun was sextile Neptune. So you maybe have been really creative, or there's some type of spiritual awareness. You probably was very compassionate or had empathy for someone else. Very intuitive energy, balancing realism from dreams. Very creative and very positive. Okay. We had that on the 15th. So let's go on to the 16th here, January 16th. And we have Mercury sextile Saturn. Here's our beautiful Mercury sextile Saturn in 4 degrees. 4 degrees is a Cancer degree. So there may be some themes of home, mother, your past, okay, your traditions, your loyalty, women, water. And sextile means that there is practical intuition here. Sextile is very positive. And anytime we have a aspect that's sextiling, it means that the tools are there. We just have to use them. We have to get up and use them. Okay. So with this energy tomorrow, there's structured imagination, clear communication in spiritual matters, because Mercury is dealing with our logic and our communication, strategic compassion, grounded spirituality, responsibility, responsible introspection, because Capricorn is very responsible. Saturn, the ruler of Capricorn, is very responsible. That Pisces brings some compassion and intuition and loving into it. So constructive imagination, practical wisdom, structured healing practices, acts of kindness and empathy with that discipline, compassion. Again, you have that balancing of realism and dreams, okay, or things that are not really tangible. Yes, so that is what we have with tomorrow. Yes, no, the 18th. Sorry. Also on the 18th, the moon will enter Taurus, and some themes with the moon entering Taurus is that we're emotionally stable, there's sensual pleasures, practical decision makings, financial focus, and what else we have? Nurturing energy. Steadfast loyalty, artistic expression. Now, when the moon will have some negative aspects because the moon is very moody, we may be resistant to change because we are dealing with Taurus. It's very stubborn, it's very fixed. We could be possessive, we could be stagnant, like not wanting to move, overindulgence because whenever there is a moon in Taurus, I just want all the chocolate, okay? And I want to binge watch under my heated blanket TV. So be careful of online shopping, okay? Be careful of that. What is that? Afterpay and Klarna. Okay. Beware of that with this energy. Okay. Challenges in adapting quickly to situations may be hard for people to adapt. Okay. Now, that is what we have on the 18th. Now, on the 19th, we have Mercury in Capricorn. It's going to trine Jupiter in Taurus. Okay. It's going to happen in 6 degrees. 6 degrees is a Virgo degree. Things may be diminishing, may be cleansed. In a podcast I did a segment on in San Francisco, they cleaned out everything and nothing was in the sign Virgo. And I realized it was in a Virgo degree. So there may be some huge cleaning out or some making something smaller, or organization, or health, work, some type of routine, or maybe being a service, also dealing with pets could be the thing. But when you have Mercury, and Mercury again, communication, trining Jupiter, this is very positive, okay? So big news, practical wisdom, effective planning, clear communication of ideas, financial insights. We could be very optimistic with this energy. Educational pursuits, effective problem solving, successful negotiations. Cautious with being too over optimistic, okay? But it's very positive. Everything is going to be big, successful business ventures. And I wonder if you're going to be clearing out something for the goals in long term. So when it comes to your resources, that could be a big thing. Also, with that day, we have Venus here, and it's going to be squaring Neptune. Isn't that great? Here is Neptune here, squaring 25 degrees. 25 degrees is an Aries degree. So something new, something starting, that we could be taking action. Aries is the fighter of the zodiac, okay? So not giving up. There could be some war, some struggle, could indicate some abuse, labor, leadership, something new. Okay. So when it squares, we have some emotional confusion because Neptune influences can bring a sense of confusion with that illusion. Remember, Neptune is the ruler of Pisces. So there's some illusions there. What else can we have? Escapism. Be aware of that. Venus is loving. It deals with our socializing, what we naturally attract and what we are attracted to. So what do we naturally attract sometimes is money. So there could be some financial, we could be impulsive with financial issues. Okay. Struggling with some artistic creativity could be a thing. Okay. Unrealistic expectations, compassion and empathy, maybe some illusions with things we are compassionate about. Okay. Boundaries in love. Where are the boundaries? May not be boundaries. So be aware of really having, what is the words that I'm trying to say? Being allured by some false prophets. Okay. So be aware of that. And we just deception, illusions, all that can be happening. And maybe it's something that you're fighting with too, especially with the addiction. So be aware of that, everyone. Okay. So January 20th, this is a big kahuna. Okay. But I think we'll start off small. We'll talk about the moon, and the moon will be entering Gemini. And let me change it actually to when it does. Come on, moon. Scooch on over. There it goes. Moon will enter Gemini early in the morning. So we'll be into being very curious. We're going to be feeling very communicative, feeling of being adaptable, feeling of like doing a lot of things, maybe feeling a little restlessness. Okay. Could be superficial because that moon in Gemini doesn't want to get too deep. It just wants to stay on the surface. However, it could be overthinking and questioning. Gossip could be happening with this, okay? The feeling to gossip, shallow connections. So that's what we have on an emotional aspect. Now, the Sun conjunct Pluto. This is the big kahuna. Here we have it here. Actually, let me scooch it back here so you guys can see. If you see here, the Sun is conjunct Pluto. What does that mean? Sorry, I have to have a sip of my water, but oh my gosh, it means that their powers are going to be stronger together, okay? Pluto is likes to diminish. Pluto likes to transform. Pluto either makes something big or makes something small, okay? And when it's conjunct the sun in Capricorn, it's going to conjunct the sun in Capricorn, and together they are going to be holding hands and jumping into Aquarius. Now, we felt the energy of this before, of Pluto going into Aquarius, but you guys, this is big, big, big. Big, big, big. Okay. First of all, I want to say that it is 29 degrees. 29 degrees is a Leo degree. So a lot of limelight, something dealing with children. Now, let me see when this happens. This happens in the AM. Let me see if it happens to. So we may not be feeling it, but maybe there's some news, something that could happen at that time, and it would come out in the news. The sun brings everything to light. Pluto likes to stay in the dark. Okay. And Pluto also represents power. So intense personal power, transformation and rejuvenation, profound self discovery, because the sun is about the self, ambition and drive. Try not to be too controlling with that. There's some revealing of the truths happening with this conjunction. I am very curious to see what's going to happen. Power dynamics could be happening in some form of relationship, because we are dealing with some Libra energy over there with our where's our Libra? Look at this lone soldier over here, over there. But there is some leader and authority issues. So like heightened leadership qualities and desire for authority influence. Big, 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 big. Okay. But transformation with these things, facing challenges head on, psychological energy. Okay. Energy means the vibe, whatever it is, the feeling. There is going to be some deepness going beyond the surface with self, that sun. Okay. Empowerment through crisis, because we could be dealing with healing. Pluto does like to heal. Destruction and reconstruction, because we are talking about breaking it down to rebuild. And Pluto is about rebirth and birth and death. Death and rebirth is really what I want to say. Financial transformation, because the sun is in Capricorn, Pluto will be in Capricorn. That is all about the structure, money. Okay. um, so just be aware of that. Yes. Okay. Control issues, tendencies to intense power struggles, manipulative behavior, fear of vulnerability, obsessive behavior, resentment and grudges. What else do we have? Strained relationships, resistance to change. Now, on a positive, there's some power happening to some people, and then there's some control issuing happening to others. Okay. A tendency, isolation, emotional intensity, fear of loss or of control. Okay. A lot going on with that. And remember, now it's going to jump on over, and the two of them hop on over to Aquarius. And let's see when it does that. It does that. Oh, still there. Ooh, everyone's going to be wide awake when this happens. Okay. It does that around PM at night. So yeah, we'll definitely be feeling the energy of that Capricorn during the day, and towards the evening around 6 something PM, we're going to feel it go into Aquarius. Get ready for Pluto in Aquarius. But first, let's talk about that sun conjunct Pluto in Aquarius. There's radical self-transformation, innovative power, passion for change. Aquarius wants change. It does not want the same thing. And in the sign Pluto, in the planet Pluto, Pluto in the sign Aquarius is the power of change, right? Rebellion and independence, intellectual intensity, social transformation, because Aquarius is about the group, about social, about humanitarian. Okay. Uncovering hidden truths, uncovering hidden knowledge. Pluto already wants to uncover the truth. Aquarius is about the knowledge. Ooh, also science and astrology. Get ready for that. What else do we have? Technical empowerment, intense friendship and connections, building intense and transformative connections with friends and groups, because Aquarius is dealing with that groups. A fascination with cutting edge technology. Be aware of that. Unconventional leadership, because Pluto is about being the leader and authority. And Aquarius is like, but let's put a plot twist on that. You know what I mean? I'm bored. I don't want to do the same old, same old. So it's going to bring out something unique. Really going deep in psychological energy again, and maybe something that's more futuristic, maybe something that's dealing with the group, maybe there's something dealing with big groups, big populations. Okay. Collective impact, a recognition of the collective impact of an individual actions, understanding the power of influence and transformation on a larger scale. Get ready. Okay. So we could have some power struggles in groups, rebellions without any kind of cause, manipulation for a powerful gang, isolation and alienation. Aquarius does like to be in a group. Sorry about that. Aquarius does like to be in a group, but then it also wants to be alone. Get ready. Okay. Also, Pluto is representing the taboo. So that Aquarius going into the taboo of things. Okay. And the sun highlighting the dark side, anything that's kind of taboo, and maybe something that's taboo when it comes to technology. Okay. So we'll see. Maybe the pornography industry. I don't know. This is just an idea. Okay. Obsessive idealism, destructive social influences. Resistance to collective change, resistance to the change, because especially when it comes to challenging personal ideologies. Okay, difficult adapting to a new societal or group norm. Get ready for that. Okay, secrecy and hidden agendas, unethical use of technology. That's kind of what I was talking about with the porn, but let's see what it goes. Maybe some misuse, maybe misuse of AI. Maybe someone's using AI, okay, and not telling us. Or maybe people are using the collective. It makes me think of that when people ask for your accept on their websites, that information, and you have to press the cookies, which really bothers me, by the way. What else do we have? Strained friendships, because we are dealing with friendships. So that could be happening with this conjunct. So the thing about any sign that's conjunct, you could get good or bad. Okay. It's highlighting the good and the bad. Okay. And it's going to be strong in whatever it does. Okay. So overemphasis on idealism, emotional detachment. Aquarius likes to be aloof. That is very aloof energy. So get ready for that. While the moon is going to be sextile Neptune at 25 degrees. Where's our moon? Now the moon's pretty fast. So it's not at 25 yet, but when it gets to 25, which we'll put here. Where are you? There we go. Get ready for that energy. Ooh, emotions and spirituality. So be very emotionally sensitive. What time is this happening? 25 degrees is an airy degree. That's going to be when people are mostly asleep coming up in the morning. So if you wake up early in the morning, you could really get some yoga, some prayer, some meditation, really get some spiritual or some creative endeavors happening. Now, the sun is going to enter Aquarius, like I said. So happy solar return to all my Aquarius. And anytime we have an Aquarius season, I'm going to tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, mostly the good. Okay. So anytime we have an Aquarius season, let me zoom back in. We have innovative and original ideas coming. I love that. Okay. I like to be things that are more outside of the box. So I find this energy to be very positive. And if you want to do something different, get ready for Aquarius season. Community and social awareness, big collective group, intellectual stimulation. Aquarius is the last air sign. So all the intelligence is impacted with that Aquariusness. Okay. Humanitarian values, ideas, anything dealing with the group and being humanitarian. Also, remember friend and group dynamics. If you haven't joined a group, you'll probably join a group then. during Aquarius season. Okay, progressive thinking. And when I say a group, it's something like networking. I always say like a book club or a sorority, but there's a bunch of different groups. But anything dealing with friendships, like a traveling group, whatever, a skiing group, something like that. Also, the energy of being very open-mindedness. Okay, a lot of open. Be aware of being. Don't be too open-minded though. Okay, progressive thinking, because we're talking about the future. Unconventional self-expression, because it likes to be different. Futuristic visions, all about the future. And independence. Independence. It wants its freedom. It wants to be independent. Now, on the negative side, it could be very detached and emotionally. Okay, resistance to any type of tradition. So get ready for people who are trying to be maybe religious, or the churches. Get ready for some resistance there. Rebellions for any sake. Okay, it is like freedom at all costs. So if we haven't seen, I just think it makes me think of Paris and London. They do a lot of strikes out there. They do a lot of protests, but we'll get ready for that. Now, I saw Yemen actually. My husband showed me a picture, a video of them being like, we're ready for the bombs. I really have to do a whole podcast on that. So look out for that. But difficulty with routine with this sun in Aquarius, overemphasis on intellectualism, just being super smart and going too far with it. Oh my gosh, it makes me think of this Aquarius. I know he's an Aquarius sun. He has a Gemini. He has a Mercury in Aquarius. Super, super intelligent guy, but just like a little too much sometimes. Okay. Difficulty in traditional roles, risk of alienation, because a risk of feeling isolated, alienated as an individual, because they're so stuck on wanting to be the group. So try that balance, and it's important to find a balance between self and the community. Okay, now let's talk about Pluto entering Aquarius. Now, child. Ooh wee. That Pluto over there is going to be in Aquarius, and then it'll come right back to Capricorn, but then it will go right back to an Aquarius. Okay, I did videos on Pluto entering Aquarius, so go ahead and check out those videos. I also did a podcast separate from a video just on Pluto entering Aquarius. So go ahead and check out those. But, we're here again, and it is a very big transit. So we'll get into it. So some good stuff that could be happening is transformation in technology, collective empowerment, technical healing. Again, technical healing. Okay, innovations with healthcare or transformative approaches with healing, because Pluto likes to heal. Breakthroughs in medical research or holistic health practices. Humanitarian efforts, again, Aquarius is all about the humanitarian. Major scientific breakthroughs, major AI, internet communication. All the Pluto and Aquarius dealt with paper and books. Let's see what's going to happen with that. Okay, in a positive way. Transformation in social structures. Pluto, transformation energy. Okay, and it may lead to restructuring our social or political systems, because Pluto is power. Evolutions of governance models and society structures. Now, some challenging things. We could be controlled technically. Get ready for that. Okay, people already are like, they're trying to control us on the internet. That might get worse. I don't want to say might, because I kind of see that happening. Okay, I'm touching the mic and I'm taking like a little fur hair that's bugging me off of it. But social unrest, power struggles, major power struggles, and it could be happening through networks, social networks, social media, global influences, any type of technology, conflicts related to control over information and communication, ethical dilemmas could be arising from intersection of technology, genetics, societal values, navigating the ethical implications of scientific and technical advancements, because it's about science. It's also dealing with space, Aquarius, too. So astrology, space, yes, astrology, space, and science. Okay. Also, Pluto also represents guns. Let's get into it. Okay, let me get into it. So it makes me think, the advancements of guns, could that be happening? Okay, unpredictable transformations, because Aquarius is like, surprise. Look what I did. And it may be a transformation we don't want or we're not ready because, as humans, we like our routine, we like our structure. So, yeah, get ready for that, folks. That sounds super exciting. Let me see what else I have in my notes here. Extreme ideologies, technical control, surveillance. Ooh, yes, I could see that happening a lot, and social resistance. Okay. Let me see what else. Challenges in adapting to change, which was a little bit of what I was talking about, and disruptions of traditional structures, radical movements, technical unemployment concerns. Ooh, yes, the job market. Just know that this AI and and I keep saying AI. This could be something that I can't even describe because we're talking about the unexpected. We're talking about something so new and so creative that I can't even fathom what it is, okay? But that could be taking over some jobs. So get ready for that. Loss of privacy. Oh my gosh. That's Scorpio. My Scorpio moon is like, I don't want to hear that. Challenges related to loss of personal privacy. Okay. Balancing the convenience of technology with individual freedom. That Pluto really likes to get in control. If you guys know a Scorpio who's controlling, imagine that with the big energy and then adding some technology and science and future energy with that. Okay. That's what you get. Okay. Information manipulation, resistance to collective healing. Okay, because Pluto likes to heal, and the group may be like, I don't want to heal. Psychological impact with technology. Ooh, I wonder how that's going. And I already know that people have therapy online through FaceTime. Let's see how that changes because Pluto is all about psychology, invasive biotechnology practices, ethical concerns related to invasive bio. What is biotechnology? Technology is that bio is life, technology. So it's like fake life, like fake food. I think that's more Taurus with Uranus and Taurus, and Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius. Okay, so with them hand in hand, the fake food will be coming. Balancing scientific progress with ethical considerations. We have unpredictable society transformations, misuse of AI and robots. you know, I lease a Tesla, okay? I don't want to lease another Tesla. My husband is trying to convince me to do it again. He does not drive that car. I do love technology. My Venus and Gemini, my Mars and Gemini. I love the advancement of technology. At the same time, okay, I like my boundaries, okay, and I like to have some control. And I can't get control if technology is just running amok and doing whatever it wants. Like my phone updated on its own today. I was before I was going to get on here, I was going to look at the transits and see like what's going on. But we'll get into that later. Erosions of traditional values, digital addiction challenges. Okay. Addressing the impact on mental and emotional well-being. We are talking about a group. We are dealing with Neptune in Pisces. Neptune in Pisces is all about psychotic and addictions and escapism. And then we have Pluto in Aquarius. And whenever they get together, this is going to be interesting. Okay. Economic disruptions. Let me see. Because we have that technology, crypto, 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 crypto. Okay. Political manipulation through technology. We're getting deep. I got some details in here. I mean, I did this weeks ago, but this is like good. This is, do you hear me? The political control. You guys are worried about Trump. Forget Trump. Trump cannot create AI. He is not the mastermind. This stuff is already created. I have a strong theory about the Bloods and the Crips. This is just a separate story, you guys. Okay, the Bloods and the Crips. Okay, they talk about the Matrix taking a red pill and a blue pill. Why is everything red and blue? When something is red versus blue, I don't trust it. Okay, I'm like, I want to go purple. Okay, so we got the Bloods and the Crips. We got the red pill, the blue pill, and we got the Democrats and versus Republicans. And if you pay attention, whenever someone's arguing online, I put this on my Instagram the other day. They had someone from who was Jewish arguing against someone from Hamas. Not Hamas. Hamas is the group, but from Palestine, and they made their backgrounds red and blue. I was like, okay, I'm not here for it. This is crazy. Be aware of that illusion. Anyway, environmental impact. So, but remember that political manipulation through technology. Get ready for that. Okay, all of you guys who are doing some illegal, just think twice when it comes to technology. Write it on paper. And Pluto and Aquarius had a lot to do with paper. So I don't know. Just be aware of that. Environmental impact with high tech industries, dependency on technology, um, over dependent with the technology, loss of human connection. This one is sad. Okay, risk of increased isolation and loss of genuine human connection. You guys get outside, join the groups, touch each other. Do not just do all that online stuff. Okay, just be aware of that. And this is going to happen for some years. So this is not just like overnight, but be aware of the stories of this, and stop saying you're not going to build a family. Stop saying men versus women. Build a family, have a connection. Okay, turn off the technology and go outside. Do a farm. Do a farm. Create a farm. Just get out there. Anyway, digital disinformation campaigns, because we're dealing with that illusions, escalations of cybersecurity threats, resistance to scientific advances. Also, when we're dealing with groups, Pluto and Aquarius is also groups. I know I have a lot with the AI and technology, but when we're dealing with groups, then we could be looking at the dark side of groups. So, like the mafia, the mob, whatever group is huge, and looking at the bad side. It could be like looking at the bad side of Democrats, or looking at the bad side of Republicans. So let's just be aware of that. Okay, what else do we have? Resistance to scientific advancements, fragmentation of social cohesion, risk of due to technical influences, navigating challenges in maintaining cohesive community. Social media, the addiction of social media. We're dealing with Neptune with that a little bit, but because we're so dependent on it, it could be an addiction and affecting the mental health. Challenges in technology governance, navigating the regulatory landscape of emerging technology. Just a lot of control with tech, a lot of control through groups, a lot of control of groups, a lot of control of networks, or networks controlling people individually. So be aware of that. I have so many things on here, you guys. Let me see. What do we have? Psychedelic medicine advances. Ooh, interesting. Global collaboration for sustainability. What else we have? Telemedicine revolution, transformation of healthcare, blockchain applications and governance, enhance in transparency, and so okay, whatever. Just being very technology, dealing with the future, dealing with hopes and dreams, dealing with networks, dealing with groups, yada yada yada. Okay, a lot of rebellion, a lot of transformation with philanthropy, transformation, psychology, power. We get all that. Okay, a lot of digital things, neuroscience and brain health advancements could be happening. Oh, smart cities. Oh, the smart cities. Why do they call them smart? Oh, maybe because of technology. Well, okay, here we go. Okay. Um, AI and art and creativity will take over. Just be ready. Those are just a few ideas. I actually have 1,000 more because I've been researching this for a long time, and I just put all the notes all in one spot and did not organize my notes. And here I am using technology. And don't get me wrong. I told you I love technology, but let's be aware of the bad side of it. Okay. January 22nd. Let's bring this one back up. Hold on. I'm very anal on my placements here of where I like to go. You guys, I haven't eaten yet, and I am like kind of dreaming of nachos. And it is lunch for a lot of people, but it's actually breakfast for me. So I will be eating breakfast soon, and I get to either have breakfast or lunch. So we'll see. So the moon is going to enter Cancer and on the 22nd. So let's move that sucker. over. I'm moving the I could type it in, but I'm being lazy. There we go. Around 2:30-ish p.m. Moon enters Cancer. The moon is about our emotions. Okay, so we'll be very nurturing, very emotional with our intuition. Domestic, maybe you want to be a homebody. Family connections, reflecting on your mood, being aware of it, because the moon is the ruler of Cancer. Very creative, very looking into the past, very, very nostalgic. Very want to have intimate connections. On a negative side, we could be very moody, okay, overprotective, emotionally sensitive, not insensitive, just very sensitive, okay. Fear of rejection, difficulty of letting go, indirect communication, because we want to avoid conflict, because that Cancer scurries along the side instead of scurrying forward, okay. And what else do we have? Emotional exhaustion, just a lot going on. So that is what we have for the week. And what did you guys think? I tried to do it a little bit different. I try not to be too serious, because I could be a little too serious and have too much information. But I think, not I think, I'm normally supposed to do this on Monday, but I was off on Monday and we're here. Now I can fully see myself because my notes are not on here. And I wonder if I should pull some cards. Let me pull some cards for the collective. Let me grab a deck here. Okay. And we have the Neurotic Feminine Tarot. This is just actually the tarot that the deck that I have closest to me. Okay. Knock it out. Okay. And yes, let's pull some cards on this week for everyone. Actually, I should do it for all the zodiac signs. Okay. So we'll do that in lieu of me doing a horoscopes with that Pluto and Aquarius. I'm actually going to write it down and I will post it on every platform. I will post it on Twitter/X. I will post it on the YouTube, on TikTok. I don't post things on Facebook, so you have to actually leave that platform. And I will post it on TikTok. What else did I say? Everywhere. I'll post it everywhere, okay? Except for Facebook. So go ahead if you want to look at your rising sign and all that stuff. I will post it all. Yes, so we have the Seven of Swords for all of my Aries. And Aries, let me put you up here. Aries, Seven of Swords is some stealing here, some sneakiness. Be aware of that this week. Are you sneaking? Are you stealing? There's some shadiness happening here. It could be dealing with your mentality, okay, or with some words. Maybe someone's stealing your time, not your time. Someone's stealing your thoughts, your ideas, okay? Or you are stealing someone's ideas. So be aware of that. I'm trying to see, like, where does it show the card the best? Here. Okay, so be aware of that, Aries, okay? And that is what we have for you. I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, Taurus. I want to do this fast because I am putting on this podcast. Taurus, we have a few cards that came out for you. We have the King of Wands. This is all about being confident and being very nurturing while being confident. Okay. Also, using your intuition and having strong convictions. Are using your intuition and being very creative. And we have the Eight of Swords. So you feel like you're a victim and you're trapped, but you want to be confident. Be the King of Wands, okay? Because the King of Wands people come to you. Or maybe you need to go to a fire sign that can help you with this energy, or you need to embody it yourself. But you feel like you're the victim, you feel like you're stuck, and it's all mental, it's all in your head, it's all an illusion, it's all fake, okay? That is for you guys. I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, Geminis, let's see what we have for you, my beautiful people. Again, a lot of stealing, a lot of sneakiness. If you are looking at your sun, moon, and rising, and this is the second time you saw this card, what are you trying to steal? Either you're stealing or someone's stealing from you. Could be some like infidelity as well, but someone's stealing your ideas or you're stealing their ideas, or someone is being sneaky with their words. Be aware of that, okay? Geminis, I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, Cancers. Now it is your turn. Ooh, we have the Page of Swords. So you guys are very curious or just starting off with something intellectual, maybe with a social energy or meeting someone. But there is a start Or maybe you are going to have some a young air sign come your way this week, and it's really going to affect you. And the air sign is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Something is going to affect you. I mean, we are dealing with that Pluto and Aquarius this week, and maybe that's starting, and that's going to pique your curiosity. But this is the beginning of starting something with communication, socializing. What else is the source? Communication, writing, anything dealing with the future, because we are dealing with that Aquarius. What else? Yeah, communication, writing, thinking. I couldn't think of the word thinking, but thinking. Okay, so we have that. So very positive, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, my Leos, let's see what we have for you. You guys have the Eight of Swords. You guys are feeling trapped. It's all in your head and it's illusion. Okay, it is not real, Leo. You are not the victim. You are creating the victimhood yourself. Okay, so the ties on the strings are not really tied. You can loosen them. Okay, you're not in prison. You're putting yourself in prison. So release that prison mentality. Okay, I will see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, we have my beautiful Virgos. Virgos, we have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups means that either you have a lot of options or maybe too many options. Also, it could be dealing with materialism. So, are you overspending this week? Be aware of that. Be aware of having too many options. Too many options to a lot of people are a good thing, but maybe use your intuition. Also, it could be dealing with some cloudy judgment here. Yeah, so again, use your intuition. But let's see, a lot of options is great, but you know when you have too many options, you can't make a decision. Narrow that down. Really go with God and pray on it too, if that's the case. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, Libras, let's see what we have for you. We have the Seven of Wands. So Libras, you guys were on the stage. Somebody was praising you. You were getting out of accolades, and now you have to defend yourself, because it's like, you guys were just rewarding me for my creative ideas or me being so brave, and now it's like I got to fight the haters. So that is where you are right now. So be aware of that. Stay strong, defend yourself, because you have to fight the haters. And when you are on the stage, the haters do come. So it's fine. It's part of life. It's part of the cycle. Okay, just stay strong. Okay, Scorpios, let's see what we have for you. And we have, the King of Pentacles. You're all about your coin. You're really living your life with this Capricorn season, or maybe you have a Capricorn coming your way. This makes me think Capricorn season, though. You're all about your goals. You're thinking long term. You're saving your money. You're thinking about your health. Okay. Father figure also could be dealing with this energy, but yeah, tangible items is a thing for you, and it's on a positive side with these tangible items. So you are really saving your money. You're really doing your best to think about long term and think about your goals and think about your health. So very positive, Scorpios. Keep doing what you're doing and stay focused. And maybe someone's going to come your way to ask for advice, because a king, someone's going to ask for advice, and you need to be very passionate with that advice. Okay. See you next time. Bye. Okay, Sagittarius. We are doing you. Ooh, we have the Seven of Wands. Okay. Don't give up. You were on the stage. People were praising you. And now this week, you're going to have to be on guard. You're going to have to fight the haters. Like I said earlier, someone else had this card. Go ahead and it's a part of life, because this is what happens when you're on stage. This is what happens when you get praise. Okay. The haters do come, but you have to stay strong. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Now, Capricorns, we have the Page of Cups. Are you starting a new love interest? Okay. Are you curious about your sexuality? That could be happening. Or maybe you're just now interested in learning about your intuition and spirituality. All that is a part, or maybe a young water sign is coming your way this week. So just keep open and let God, okay? Because the young water sign could be a Cancer, could be a Scorpio, could be a Pisces, but they got a gift for you, okay? So be open if that's the case. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Aquarius, we have the Emperor, and the Emperor is the boss, is very Aries energy. So I wonder if you're going to start something, or maybe you need structure, maybe the father figure, because we are dealing with Capricorn energy, is coming your way to provide stability. Aries is going to be strong. They're going to be the leader. Very courageous and a fighter. So you need to embody all that energy, Aquarius, this week. And that's a major arcana. So that's a big deal. Don't brush that off. Okay. See you guys next time. Bye. And lastly, we have our beautiful Pisces. And Pisces, we have the scary, scary devil card, but it's not actually scary. This also represents Capricorn. So Capricorn season is a big deal for you. Take advantage of everything. Do you want to be the GOAT, the greatest of all time? You got to put in the work. You can't think in lack. You have to think in abundance. That's one aspect. Also, there is some vulnerability that you are not being honest about. So take off the clothes and be vulnerable. Not physically take off the clothes, but spiritually and mentally, be vulnerable. And then also there could be some addictions. Are you addicted to something? Could it be addicted to materialism? Could it be addicted to drugs? There is some type of addiction probably that you need to release, and or at the same time, toxic energy around you. I'm going to pull another card. And you're losing sleep. There's some anxiety here. Okay. And let's see what we have. And you need to go to your traditional beliefs. You need to go to someone who's a teacher, or maybe a Taurus can help you bring that out. But go to your traditional beliefs. Okay. Go to what's like not conforming. Aquarius, we discussed that everyone doesn't want to conform, but you want to go to someone who is like, no, this is how it's been traditionally. Go to that energy, like a church, to help you out with these losing sleep and this addiction of some sorts. Okay. Very structured energy. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm happy that I finished and I get to do stuff. I kind of know. I'm like, okay, now what do I do? Okay. Anyway, but I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Oh, and please do your due diligence. Follow, like, subscribe, all the stuff you're supposed to do as a YouTuber. Do all that. Okay. I will see you guys next time. Bye.